love it when I win and I don't when I don't.
Isn't there a better way to make sure that a camcorder isn't getting involved with a dinosaur?
Like a car that's breaking down.
Also in 1923, I had an iPod that could tell the difference between a carnivore and a herbivore.
Saving notes as I go along. When I make a boo-boo, I don't really mean to ruin a good song. With my mouth I'm gonna sing, because singing is my thing. Duh, 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 duh.
Does anyone know that marching forth in a cult makes people talk to toys that contain nose pluggers?
Oh, by the way,
That's not rocket science.
Nothing like seeing nails. Now, the new chip is that isn't very fun when you get the tails. It sounds like it needs to rain for days.
I remember when I went to a banquet, there were shoemakers that backtalked when Gatorade was poured on the gladiators that were lazy. Back in 1523, I made a cycle lead with a rope and a dumbbell.
you tell me when might I use a joint kitten deck knife.
In a major key, just sing. In a minor key, do you want...
All that was in the church were a bunch of ink pens scattered all over the floor, but they eventually came alive. In the West Coast, I noticed a slightly off-key vacuum cleaner that could automatically pick apart a toy boat.
Too many bubbles were blown at a formal restaurant, so the police had to check out people's backpacks.
More like the frisbee golf that's out in public parks. There was a skate park for snakes and a fighting arena in Las Vegas, Nevada for rent.
Flintstoramine and Sleemorg were two legitimate alligator language interpreters for the sake of a gurgle. Be sure to let me know if your cat decides it wants to become friends with your local weather meteorologist.
You better look out. You can see her, maybe you can hear her singing shit.
Pouting in front of the tire swing isn't like needing to know.
A person with a else is a song about a girl-shaped vehicle. In front of 9 troops, Bernie did a rain dance while the troops were dancing with a hearing. Pendurbanids are a new way that a rock band figured out when a chobime was invented. The girl from the band heard about someone getting a rotmi and taking it to a vukoda. She loves it so much that in the basement of her house, she carved a yokobo, and also an Eok Swimbler at the same time. The girl likes to drink J-idioms because she quadels them so much. Not one of the best spoo days for a girl, but this time it's like a thudio. And this thudio is a good type of girl thudio.
My dad and I.
Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all that over 2a.
That's the quadratic formula.
He was screaming out the window.
It isn't a good thing when some nice woman stink bombs in someone else's dog kennel.
I'm glad we were picked up along.
Hippo is better to train than a dog that's had engineering experiences. In this motel courthouse, there were 3 screenwriters that ate coconuts when they spoke with a judge. They couldn't concentrate on
The case because they were jamming food in their mouths. So a lady is out in the audience and begins
snorting like a pig to show affection to her husband. This lady interrupted the case by not only the snort, but also putting flowers in her stomach and pretending to be the square root symbol that's used in algebra. Now the court ordered another to explain her case on why the other lady was pretending to be the square root symbol. She says that it represents unity in playing a video game that has to do with brain destruction.
Sometimes don't we confuse the phrase "say la money" with the phrase "save your money"? Remember, those are 2 entirely different sayings. Don't be confused, or I will take your luggage away.
On January 5th, 1799, I shot a bird accidentally when my dad
told me to take out the laundry. Now, if you believe me, then you need to see me.
All because of a stupid game, a trailer puller got into a hurry to haul tangerines around the world. All because he wants to talk to a CB man about worms. If you really want to similar sense the fragrance of perfume, you need to pretend that it comes from Thelong, or it might be a schemalotation banner. The toaster story from Audio Mix 1 is certainly far from over. Now they discovered the BILO button. This stands for Burp Your Lungs Out. There's even another button that they discovered. How about a button that says Sotagoa? This means stay on target or go out association. If two people of the same gender shoot their guns dead center bullseye, they don't have to worry about going on a date. But if not, then you better hope that the other gender gets programmed in the remote.
It's time to express our opinion.
Nail polish was present when an elderly lady clapped her hands whenever someone walked into a grocery store.
Bees sting when there is a conflict between beliefs about burping your lungs out and checking the telephone with the magnifier.